And I just want to add on to that. When you look at it from a faith perspective,
That's good.
You might reach a point in belief in God that you go, like you're very strong in your faith. That doesn't mean you're not going to wake up tomorrow and pray. So just because you feel fulfilled, or just because you have your family, or just because you have, that doesn't mean you don't want to still go experience something else. You don't have to go experience it from a scarcity. If I don't experience this before I die, it can just literally be, I've never been to Japan. Let me go see what Japan's like.
I think a lot of people do that though. A lot of people want to go to like Vegas because of stories they've heard about Vegas or people who've been to Vegas. Like, I feel like seldom do you like, and this is coming, I've been to 10 countries. I've been to almost every state in America. I'm not acting like I haven't, but I feel like I've kind of depleted myself of wanting to travel because I realized that, like, to his point, like, what can I do there that I just can't do here? Like, I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna eat. Like, maybe there's German. Something I don't want to speak German. Like, I feel like everyone is like, I want to know 10 languages. Like, I want to eat a bunch of food. It's like,
the food though. Come on.
Like, you gotta try stuff. Like
good cuisine somewhere, bro.
You see this soil? I love America.
I mean, America.
Everyone loves America. Like, we all love America.
Yeah.
We all love them. That doesn't mean we don't want to go experience different. Like,
what do you like when you say experience? Maybe this is something I'm not understanding. When you say experience, like, what do you mean?
So growing up, I lived the longest in Germany, all high school.
Okay.
Prime years.
I wasn't trying to diss Germany. I just
don't worry.
Oh no, you're chill. But yeah, and it's like, you're asking, like, what do I want to experience?
Like, when you say, when you're like, I want to go somewhere else, like, to experience.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I go to is just the different stories from people. I mean, there's definitely a lot of people who, like, travel, and, like, the type of traveling where it's like, I'm just in a resort the whole time. Like, that's
I hate
fake.
that. I hate
that's
that.
Fake.
I hate that traveling. It's
like,
not real.
Getting the culture.
Yeah, it's not real.
You're not
It's
getting
not real.
Food.
No.
First of all, it's expensive as hell.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't actually get to meet a German dude.
Yeah.
And, like, talk to him and like learn about, like, because then I ended up, I'm like going all over the place. Sorry.
No.
I ended up playing on a German soccer team, and then I got to hang out with them, learn about their school system, what classes they're taking.
I feel like you're talking about a different thing. There's a difference between, I'm not saying there's something wrong with going to live somewhere else. That's not what I'm saying.
Visit.
I'm talking about this. You're traveling somewhere for 3 weeks. You want the experience of that.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you don't do the resort.
Right.
That's why you, like, do the little hostel.
Right.
You do the little, like, Airbnb. That's why I love Airbnb, because it's like you can actually be in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be, like, really, like, outgoing. So that's
open to like being able to just go there and like experience it,
and like just talk to someone.
And just to parrot off of that, it's like you're going there. Like, okay, for example, would you take advice from somebody who doesn't have enough experience in something that they're giving you advice in? Probably not, right? You don't look at a pastor and think, oh, this pastor woke up yesterday, decided he's a Christian, and then came to church and gave me a sermon. You're kind of like, I'm assuming this guy's had X amount of years of experience in life and his faith tested and like has developed as a person. So fundamentally, traveling is for an experience. It's for an experience, and who's to say it's wrong to like want to just go and experience something different?
I'm not even saying it's wrong. I'm saying what is the thing in you that's like, I'm missing that?
No one's saying you're missing it. You don't have to come from a missing perspective. Like, every place I've been to in Europe, I've never went there or wanted to go there because I'm like, oh, I've never been here. I've never been to France. I want to go to France. It's just more like, oh, that'd be cool to like go see the Eiffel Tower. Like, that would be cool. Like,
I want to add that.
Yeah.
I want to add.
Yeah, I just want to go there.
That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm not talking about a destination. I'm trying to get to like what that emotion is that is encouraging you to like, I want to add that.
Appreciation for life, appreciation for creation, appreciation for how beautiful things are and how vast the world is. When you talk about people never going past a 50-mile radius of where they were born, that goes to, sure, they got to live their life, but did they get to experience a cannoli? Did they get to experience a crepe on a street vendor in France? You're gonna go, oh no, why do you need to? I'm gonna say,
I feel
why
like
not?
You're like raising the experience of like something you've never had above like the goodness of like being in a location, knowing all your neighbors, and being able to walk around and like wave at people, or like these little things, like having like my family now, it makes me really sad. Like there was a point where I was living in Oklahoma, my brother was living in Ohio, my brother's living in DC, my parents here. And I was thinking like in today's time, because you can just travel and go wherever you want and like uproot your life wherever, it's like, you know how you're saying your family was a place? For a long time, like my family was no place. It was just like FaceTime was where my family was. And it made me realize like my ability to know my brother at this time, I'm not talking about when we were kids, but like now has completely shifted because it's not like we can just like, my brother lives like 10, 15 minutes away. Like, let's go get a bite to eat. Or like people like work together, like people like built each other up. And I feel like that is lost in today's time because you can just send a text or like FaceTime or something.
But go ahead.
Oh my! I was just going to propose a statement, and
Yeah.
then y'all agree with it or disagree with it.
Sure,
So
yeah.
this pillar of entertainment that we're talking about, whether it's travel, whether it's hoops, whatever, could that exist as like a vice repellent? For example, there's feelings and there's emotions that you can get from being entertained that you might not get from, you know, spending time with your family, taking care of your business, that we're supposed to feel.
Yep.
But placed in an appropriate outlet, it's a way for us to experience those feelings without going somewhere else to experience those feelings. Agreed? Disagree?
I agree, 100%.
I like that.
I 100% agree. There's that age old question of just like addictions are habits, and fundamentally you can never like completely rid habits of your life. So in order to like successfully stop one addiction or habit, you have to kind of start something else that would hopefully benefit your life more or be healthier. And so like that's why when you see a lot of people go, oh, I want to quit smoking cigarettes, they don't just go from completely like just stopping, because they'll wake up bored out of their mind or feeling like, oh, I need something. Maybe they pick up a stick. You know, like maybe they get a vape and then they like slowly wean that out. But it never is, there's a small group of people who can do that. But then you'll notice maybe they add something else to their life, right?
Yeah.
Because,
Replace it.
yeah, exactly. No matter what, any vice you have over time, even if you get rid of it, there's still going to be extra time or an extra feeling that you have to kind of like tend to, you know?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I do like what you were saying earlier though, because I think there is a positive in that of like having like everyone close by. So maybe I don't want to go off topic because I do like what was said earlier. So like maybe is there like a get that stuff settled first and then move on to travel?
Okay.
I think
Like-
this ties back to balance. Like, you guys are coming from a balanced perspective of,
Yeah, exactly.
I have my family traveling with me, or I can go to make relationships with people. And Joe, I think you're thinking from an unbalanced perspective of, I'm going to go alone to this new country to have sex with a bunch of random prostitutes in Asia and then fly back home. I think it's two different experiences. Like, I'm not going to go on a cruise by myself, but I'll gladly go on a cruise if I'm meeting 50 other entrepreneurs, you know?
Yeah.
Or like,
But that's the thing, right? Like it all depends on the circumstance. And in a way, like, that's why balance is so subjective, because to having sex with 50 million prostitutes could be his form of balance. He might have been like, I've never touched a girl before. I've worked
That's
for the
great.
last 10 years of my life. I need an experienced woman. I got to go from 0 to this number. So
Dude, it was so funny.
if I get Japan, like, let's go. You know, like,
He got chlamydia and had to go home.
like
I mean, like,
however
why
it works.
go all the way to Japan for that?
I know, like, that's crazy. I know.